Hope you all are fine. Welcome to the English Academy. In this video, we are going to cover chapter number 4 of the novel The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. And the chapter is Martha. If you remember the last video in which I introduced you the characters of the novel, so you will remember and come to know that Martha is one of the maid servant at Misselthwaite Manor and one of the friends of Mary as well. So let's start the chapter, but before going towards explaining it, I want you to have a look at the difficult words which you will find when you will be reading the chapter in the novel yourself. The first one is cinders, a small piece of burnt coal or wood that has stopped giving off flame. Turrets, a small tower in the top of large tower. Grin, wide smile. Grate, a metal frame in a fireplace or drain. Obsequious, flattering to someone. Presume, to suppose that something is true. Servile, eager to please or obey, often after lack of self-respect. Here comes some more. Sturdy, strong. Scullery, a small room next to kitchen. Imperial, showing arrogance. Indignantly, in an angry and surprised way. Vexed, annoyed, troubled or worried. Rage, feeling of violent and uncontrollable anger. Humiliation, the feeling of being ashamed. Unrestrainedly, not limited. Subservient, too willing to obey. Rustic, related to countryside. Totter, to walk or move with shaky steps. Tumble, to fall downwards. Sentiment, exaggerated and self-indulgent feel. Incredulously, a person unwilling to believe something, abide, accept or act in accordance. Victuals, food. Coax, gently and persistently persuade, or you can also say convince. Orchard, a piece of enclosed land placed with fruit trees. Desolate, feeling loneliness. Surly, bad-tempered. Chuckled, laugh quietly. Fledgling, a young broad that has just hatched. It is bird actually. A young bird that has just hatched. Conceited, excessively proud of oneself. Rippling, forming or flowing. Meddlesome, interfering. Here comes the synopsis of the chapter number 4, Martha. This chapter describes the difference of cultures and weather of India and England. Students, as you know that Mary is now finally in England at Misselthwaite Manor. Before it, she was living in India, and there is huge difference between the culture, weather, environment, each and everything of both the countries. So obviously, if she has come for the very first time, so she is encountering very big differences. Also, this chapter describes the personality development of a spoiled child, that is Mary. Mary Lennox, in this chapter, is has been introduced as a new maid named Martha, right? Mary Lennox walked up in her new house, Misselthwaite Manor, in Yorkshire Moors. The weather here was cold and damp, unlike India, and everything felt unfamiliar. Mary was greeted by a cheerful and talkative young maid named Martha. She was assigned to look after her. She speaks politely, unlike Indian servants, and treats Mary like a regular child, then a spoiled rich child. So this was the very first difference which Mary encounters, that her Indian servants were much different than this maid servant girl who is Martha. She greeted her very politely and humbly. Martha told Mary about this huge and scary house and also about her large and loving family, especially her mother and 12 siblings. This was also in contrast to Mary's lonely family. Martha also talked about the moor, the vast wild land that surrounds the manor. Martha casually mentioned a walked garden that has been locked up for last 10 years, and this is supposedly the secret garden because the secret garden has been locked since the death of Mrs. Archibald Craven. This garden belonged to Mrs. Craven, late wife, as I told you, who died tragically after her death. He locked the garden, buried the keys, and no one has been allowed inside the garden. Martha encouraged Mary to dress herself and go outside to play. Mary, who has always been pampered and do her works by herself, she finds it difficult. Actually, the very first meeting of Martha and Mary was quite an unusual one, you can say. Before it, Mary used to have all her things done by servants, ayahs and maids. This was the first time she came to know that from now onwards in Misselthwaite Manor she is supposed to do everything by herself. And after listening to this, she was very much surprised. Although Martha helped her to get the things, to introduce the things to her, to get her familiar with the environment and the new house, but least she can do for her is to make the things clear to her, to explain her. Otherwise, all the things which Mary used to have done from by the help of her maids or servants is not going to be followed in Misselthwaite manner. Originally, there was a bit argument, a sort of argument, you can say, between Mary and Martha, because Mary was expecting the same from Martha, but because it is a new place, the environment is different, the rules are different pretty much. So, whatever Mary was thinking is not going to be followed in Misselthwaite manner, especially. Right, so this was the chapter all about, in which we came to know that Mary is going to is not actually going to has encountered so many differences, in which first was the weather, the second was the, you can say, the environment, and the whole house. It was very big and scary as well. And her first meeting after Mrs. Medlock was with Martha. She is a maid servant, and Mary found her quite polite and humble as compared to her Indian servants. But Martha cleared some things very clearly, that Mary is supposed to do everything by her own, because Martha is not going to help her out in dressing up, or in getting all the things for her, making her hairstyle and each and everything, whatever. So this was the thing. These were the things that Martha cleared. I hope that chapter is clear to everyone. Still, if you are having any query, you can ask me in comment section. Till the next video, take care. Bye bye.